Hey, what's going on, dudes? Bando here, and in today's episode of Cobblemon, I want to get into applied energistics. I want to make an ME system so I can finally have a place to store all of my items, because as you can see, we are getting a little bit filled up. The process of actually making the ME system should be pretty straightforward, because Project E has an integration with applied energistics, making it so the applied energistics items have an EMC value, which should make the tedious process of making these storage drives over and over and over and over and over again way more streamlined and a lot quicker. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is make this Fluix crystal, which is made by throwing these ingredients right here into water, and you'll get some Fluix crystal in return. Alright, so I have a stack of each charged Certus crystal, which you get by putting the regular Certus quartz into the charger right here. And after a few seconds, you should get charged Certus. It's all scattered about. Due to the Project E mod, I should only have to make each one of these presses one time, because after they are all made, I can put them into the transmutation table and just grab one whenever I need it. Now, if I put all of this, there we go. Now I have the ME controller, which is just pretty much the heart of the ME system. Here we go. This should be everything I need for the ME drive, which you put right next to the controller, and it's going to hold all of the storage cells that you use to hold your items. Now, to make the 1K ME component, it's just Certus quartz, redstone, and a logic processor, which you get from combining the gold press with the silicon press. Now you need 3 of these. Whoa! Who are you messing with? What? Why are you so fast? Now you need 3 of these to make the 16K. And there we go. We have the 4K storage component. Now I am only going to be going up to the 16K storage component because, well, it's just expensive. Alright, now we have 2 16K storage cells. And now to access those storage cells, we need a terminal. And now we should be able to make the crafting terminal, which will allow me to access the ME system. And there we go. Whoa there, mister. Slow your roll. And you can start to see that the drives are filling up. So pretty soon, probably off camera, I will be making quite a few more of these. Well, I forgot that I could just get more. I am, however, running out of EMC, so I'm gonna have to do something to get some more of that. That should not be a problem at all once I get into the mystical agriculture mod and get that up and going. I should have all the resources I could possibly need, but I'm still yet to have the resources to get into that. So for now, I'll have to settle for less. Now I'm in the process of moving everything from these chests into the ME system, so I can have everything in one spot. Now, the reason that I wanted to get all of this done today is because I want to move my little base right here into this, whatever you would call this, almost a hill, cliff thing. And that is everything. Now it's time to start the renovations. This should do pretty nicely. I want to make the floor out of diorite and the walls out of deep slate. The floor's done. Now I just gotta do the roof and the walls and the glass going around here. Roof done, walls done, and the glass is done. It kind of looks like a penthouse. I like the vibes of this. Has a nice view of the tree farm over there, and oh, ripe for the killing. Well, of course I gotta take him to dinner first. It's missing something. I think I know just what it needs. Technology! And boom. And boom. Sleek little design. Gotta work on filling out the rest of the house. It's looking a little bare. I also need a doorway, but I'll figure it out later. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. Put this here. No. Put this here. Put this here. Put these away. Put this here. Grab my bed. Put that here. I think I'm gonna make the entrance an elevator, and you're gonna get in under here. I could work with this. Yeah. Yeah. My pickaxe is taking some major damage, but I'm about done clearing this out. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do about this wall right here. I think I'm gonna save it for a different time. I think this is looking pretty decent. I wanted to have a flat area so I could fly my Pokemon in, and I think I'm gonna make this under here sort of like a big archway to a big open room. Me and Jaws just 1v1ing a boom. Yeah, that was mega aura. Can't quite remember if this pack has mob grinding. Yeah, bang. You can make some insane XP farms with this. I'll have to get into that pretty soon, honestly. You know, even in the actual Pokemon games made by like Niantic and Nintendo, they don't even know why Garchomp can fly. It's like a bee. It just doesn't make sense, but you know, it works. About to give this guy the old 1-2. Oh man, got me. I want a gas tier so I can make another healing machine, because you can't break them. When you break them, they just turn into an iron ingot. You don't goofed up now, big boy. Putting in work on Jaws here. My pickaxe should be good enough to finish this. I'm actually gonna dig this back one further so I can put stairs here. I think that's mostly what I'm looking for. Alright. This is the area all hollowed out. Elevator down. Looking very bland right now. But let's get these stairs down. Alright, that's looking pretty nice. I think I'm gonna stick with the stone brick theme down there. Just around this area. I think gonna have some red wool strips going down here. 20. And then I'm gonna make the rest of the floor out of diorites. I think that's looking pretty good. It's kind of plain, but I think that's pretty good. And now for the finishing touches. And that's all she wrote. Probably work on the outside off camera just because terraforming's boring. But I think for today this is pretty good. Well, that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. If you enjoyed, please make sure to hit that like button, maybe even subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Hey-ya!